China is a very overpopulated country. Crowded cities in China would be a push factor for Chinese citizens to migrate. The laws in China prevent families to live happily, whereas in Canada, you have more freedom. For example, the one-child policy is one of the laws which would cause Chinese citizens to migrate. One of the pull factors are free health checks per year, which is paid by the government. Another pull factor is higher living standards and education. Education is also free in public schools, but only until high school. There are also better paying jobs and more job opportunities in Canada. The people there are also friendly as Canada is multicultural. They are open to any other people coming from other countries. With more Chinese citizens migrating to Canada, the unemployment rate would decline. There will be less pressure on jobs. China would also lose people of childbearing age, therefore causing a decline in the birth rate. As well as this, there is less pressure on human resources such as food and water. Chinese immigrants are most likely wealthy, therefore there can be a boost in Canada's economy. With more residents in the country, there is a higher demand for supplies. This could lead to prices rising. Also, there won't be a labor shortage. Dirty and dangerous jobs, especially manual labor, that don't attract natives are usually filled up by migrants. With more migrants filling up the vacant job spaces, it can help out with the economy. The disadvantage of China to Canada migration is that Canadians who are of Chinese origin are mostly young adults who are in working age group. Also, Chinese citizens who have a good education would migrate. China would lose people who have good skills in the working force. As well as this, people who migrate at an early age wouldn't get a chance to practice their own religion and culture. They may not know how to speak in the language of their origin country. There is a chance the unemployment rate of Canada will increase because of many Chinese immigrants going to Canada. There will be more competition for jobs as there are more and more Chinese immigrants in Canada. According to an article from BBC, some Canadians thought of this migration as a disadvantage. They thought of the Chinese migrants as cheap labor, also known as yellow peril, taking away jobs from people and ruining Canada's society. Canada's Minister of Citizenship, Immigration, and Multiculturalism, Jason Kenney, was interviewed about Chinese immigrants in Canada. He said that they have made enormous contribution to Canada. He also said that one of the gifts Chinese immigrants bring to Canada is the great work ethic, great business sense, and the sense they are willing to take risks. They are willing to save up, they are willing to invest, they are willing to hire people and start small businesses. Personally, I think there are pros and cons about China to Canada migration. I agree that migrating to Canada is a good choice, as it definitely boosts Canada's economy. However, it would disturb Canada's community in many ways.